This is for grade 4 and 5. So we have an English language now. So I hope you are doing well at home. You'll soon be back you'll soon be back to school. Soon be back to school. Today we're going to be looking at essay writing. Essay writing. So that's our topic today. I'm sure your madam or your uncle must have taught you essay writing in school. So we're going to be looking at it again, and we're going to look at the different types of essay. And then at the end of the day, we're going to be looking at reporting essay. We're going to be looking at reporting essay. So when you're asked, if you're asked what is essay, what would be your answer? If you're asked what is an essay, what would be your answer? You see that an essay is simply a long writing. Essay simply is a long writing. Why is it called long writing? It's because you're going to put your thoughts, everything into this, a long writing with a topic or heading. A long writing with a topic or heading. In other words, you will be writing on a topic. That is what it simply means. You will be writing on a topic. The topic could be narrative. The topic could be descriptive. The topic could be argumentative. It could be expository. So that is essay. Any writing where you put your thought into writing and then it has a heading or a topic. So that is what an essay is. Now let's go into the essay proper. Essay types. Let's quickly run through this. Essay types. Now we're going to look at the different types of essay. I just started it already. We're going to be looking at different types of essay. Now we basically have 4 types of essay at this level. We basically have 4 types of essay. 4 types. And they are, number 1, the first one is narrative. Narrative essay or composition. So if you don't call it essay, you call it composition. Number 2 is descriptive. These are the types of essay you'll be exposed to. You're going to write them either here in school or in exam. So these are the type of essay you're going to be exposed to. Number 3 is argumentative. Argumentative. And the last one is expository. Expository essay. Expository essay. Please, my marker is bent, so you have to look very well. So I hope you are jotting down these things. Now I'm going to attempt explaining them so that we'll now go to the body of the lesson today. So the first one is narrative. Narrative is simply, let me pick, please let's shift over there. Narrative, yes, this one is flowing very well. Narrative essay, this is the type of essay or composition where we are to narrate an event that has already taken place. Taking place in time past. Let me include that. Taking place in time past. So when you are writing this type of essay, from the name narrative, you know that you're going to narrate something. You're going to retell a story again, the way it happened. You're going to narrate, you're going to retell, you're going to, say it again, the way it happened. So because it has already taken place in the time past. So basically, when we're writing narrative essay, don't forget this, that our words in this type of essay, let me pick another matter. In this type of essay, we are retelling a story again, retelling a story. I hope you are writing there at home. We are retelling a story again. Because of this, our words will be chiefly in past tense. Our words will be chiefly in the past tense form. Past tense form. So, that is narrative essay. When you are asked to narrate a story again, when you are asked to tell a story again. For instance, I give you a topic like write a story about how you spent the last holiday. Now that is narrative essay. Or I tell you to tell me how was your last birthday. That is narrative essay. So when you are writing this, those are the things that you have to have in mind. Your ability to retell a story again. And now when we're talking ability to retell a story again, you have to be smart, you have to be skillful storyteller in order to write something. If you tell your story anyhow, people will not be able to understand you. People will, we have people that can't narrate something. So when you are narrating, you will start from the beginning of the story down to the climax. The climax is, the highest point of the story. For instance, there's a fight in the class. So I ask you now, you were the one that you saw it, or you were there when these two people started fighting. You say yes. Now I ask you, what happened? You are not going to tell me this one blew this one, this one blew this one. Now that is the climax of that narration. So you have to tell me what led to the fight. Now, from that beginning to the end is what we call narrative story. So you are not to pick the story in the middle. You are not to pick the story from the climax. You are to pick the story from the beginning. What led to the fight. So that is narrative story. The next one is descriptive essay. Descriptive essay. After this, I will now give you the how you can structure your writing. Descriptive essay. Let's go to descriptive now. The descriptive essay has to do with our ability to describe something for somebody who is not there. Ability to describe something in writing. Describe something or event. Describe something or event in writing. So why this one deals with narration, this one deals with description. Your ability to describe something, your ability to, describe something in writing, using the right words to say what you want to describe what you want to describe. That will go a long way in helping your descriptive writing. Now, a topic like my best friend is descriptive essay or descriptive composition. So when you are writing about your best friend, now you will be describing him. He is tall, he is handsome, he's an intelligent boy, he's from Akwa Ibom State, or he's from Delta State or River State or Cross River. Now you are describing him. So when you are describing this person, you are writing descriptive essay. Now, just like we said here, when you want to write descriptive essay, you just don't employ any word or any kind of word. You employ the kind of word that will say exactly what is in your mind, and that is, you're going to employ a lot of adjectives. In descriptive writing or essay, the writer will employ oh, this marker is not going again. Let me pick another one. Sorry. The writer will employ a lot of adjectives. In his or her writing, to make it the writing vivid for his or her audience, for the audience. All right, for his or her audience. So you employed adjective because it's only adjective that can describe exactly what you want to say in your mind. And when you employ a lot of adjective, you will be writing very, very well. Okay, so we move to the next one, and that one is argumentative essay. I've given you instances or examples of a descriptive essay when you are asked to describe, you are writing about your friend, you're writing about your dad, you're writing about your car or your location where you live in, or you're writing about the process of doing something. All of them falls under descriptive essay. So let's quickly go to argumentative essay. The third one is argumentative essay. First we have narrative, second we have descriptive. Now we're going to argumentative. Argumentative writing. Now in argumentative writing, it's not like this one or it's not like this other one, that descriptive or narrative. In argumentative writing, you are given a topic that will force you to take a side. The topic is not like the first one or the second one. In this place, you are given a topic. The topic is so structured in a manner that you'll be forced to take a side. For instance, you must have done that with your madam. They ask you, doctors and farmers, who are more important in the society. Okay, so that's an argumentative essay. So you're going to take a side, or you are asked, television has done more harm than good. So those are argumentative essays. So in argumentative essay, you are given a motion. A motion is any topic that is given out to be discussed. You are given a motion that will make you to argue, that will make you to argue in favor of a point or in favor of a side of it. For instance, the issue of television has done more harm than good in the society. Is it true? So if you are saying yes to it, you are in favor of the motion that yes, television has done more harm than good. Or if you say no, you are opposing. So in this argumentative essay, this is a type of essay that we, that's the writer, we are given a topic to argue or debate. To argue or debate. Debate. We either argue in favor or against. The writer, I hope you're writing, I hope you're getting all this into your note. Because at the end of today, at the end of this lesson, I'll give you a little assignment to do. The writer is expected to take a side either in favor or against the topic. Either in favor or against the topic. So I've just given you some examples of argumentative essay. You have the farmer is better than the doctor. You have a television has done more harm than good. You have boarding school is better than day school. So all that one is argumentative essay. I'm going to wipe this because I'm almost done with it. So the last one is expository essay. We're talking about essay types. The last one is expository essay. Expository essay. Expository essay. So that's the last one. In expository essay, it is a very, very long essay. This is an essay. The writer this is an essay, the writer is expected to give an information about a thing. Okay, the writer is expected to give an information. Yeah, please pardon me for that. The writer is expected to give an information about a thing or an event. Now, if you are given a topic like my future ambition, e.g., my future ambition. This, I know that you've written this before with your madam or your uncle. My future ambition. This is a typical example of expository essay. You are to give a lot of information. You are to give a lot of information about you, about the origin, where you are now, your age, your name, and stuff like that, and why you want to go into that career. So that is expository essay, where you are given a topic, and you're expected to write everything about that topic. So it's a very, very lengthy writing. So this is basically what we've done now. Is basically the 4 types of essay I told you that we have. Number 1 is narrative essay. Number 2 is descriptive essay. Number 3 is argumentative essay. Number 4 is expository essay. All right. Having said that, we are now going to look at quickly the parts of essay writing, the parts of essay writing. The parts. Whenever you want to write an essay, you just don't pick your pen or your pencil and you start writing. You have to structure it very well. You have to put every part of your essay very well in a manner that is acceptable, in a conventional manner. That is the standard that is needed. Now, when we're writing an essay, we have 4 parts. We have 4 parts. Now, these are the parts you have to follow for your essay to be very cohesive, for your essay to be very, very good. Number 1, parts of essays, or parts of your writing, or the structure of your writing. That's better. Let's use the structure of your writing. Structure of an essay, or you still call it part. Structure of an essay. Structure of an essay. Number 1 is introduction. Number 1, introduction. Please have all this inside your note and inside your head. Whenever you're going to write any essay, please, the first paragraph should be introduction. Introduction of that heading. Number 2, number 1 should be heading, not introduction. That should be number 2. Number 1, heading. Heading or topic. Then number 2, introduction. Number 3, the body. And lastly, number 4, conclusion. Please let me say it again. This is very, very important. In the primary school, in the junior secondary school, in the senior secondary school, this is how you are to structure your writing. The first one is heading. Heading then refers to the topic. Assuming you are writing an expository essay, and the expository essay is asking you to say something about your future ambition. Now you have to figure out the topic. Say, my future ambition. My future ambition. Now this is the heading. That is the heading. That is the heading. That is the topic. That is the topic of your writing, the topic of the essay. Now in exam, especially when you come up to junior secondary school or senior secondary school, they will not give you directly like they would do it now in your common entrance. That one they will give you the heading. But if the heading was not given, you have to figure it out, you have to structure it out from the question itself. So when you structure it, one of the criteria of a good heading is the heading should be as short as possible. It should be as short as possible. Look at this one that I've just given to you. It's just 3 words there, and we've gotten what the essay is all about. My future ambition. It's just 3 words there. Now, another thing is that the heading should be very, 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 very exciting, enticing. Enticing in the sense that you want the people to read it. All right, you want the people to read it. So quickly, let me go to the introduction. The introduction now will introduce this heading. The introduction will introduce this heading, and the body will explain what you have introduced in the introduction, and the conclusion will be what you have in the body, what you have in the body. So what are we saying is this: there's a heading, and there's the introduction of the heading, there's explanation of the introduction, and there's a conclusion of what is in the body. So that is exactly what we have now. Now in the next class, I'm going to take you on the type of essay we call reporting essay. Now assuming you are in the police station there, and you are in a scene of an incident, and the police came and asked you you were there, give us a report of what happened. So that will be basically what we're going to be doing in the next class. So we'll be writing about reporting essay. Once again, my time is up, and I'm going to summarize what we've done. Our topic is essay writing. Essay writing. And I told you that essay is simply long writing, where you now put your thought into writing, and then you marshal your word into sentence, and then sentence into paragraph, and paragraph into a lot of paragraphs. So that is essay. And now this essay, this writing will have a heading, which we call topic, a heading which we call topic, and that is what the essay is all about. So from there now, we now look at the different types of essays. We discovered that we have narrative essay, descriptive essay, argumentative essay, and expository essay. Narrative essay tests our ability to narrate something, narrate events, smart narration of event. Descriptive essay tests our skill, our ability to describe something very well. Argumentative essay, deals with our ability to argue something effectively, to win people to our own side. That's what argumentative essay is. And then the last one is expository essay, that chronicle chronicle a writing a topic, so that we now know the origin and a lot of information about that topic. So we now look at the structure of an essay. This is how the structure of an essay should be. Please don't forget this. At the end of the day, I will ask you to write an essay, and I will expect this structure to be there. The first paragraph of your essay will be introduction. And now the heading, I've just given you what a heading is. You figure out the heading from the question. So the first part of the first paragraph should be introduction. After that introduction, the next paragraph should be the body. And the body is where you now explain what is in the introduction, what the topic is all about. So the body is the part that carries the load of what a topic is, because it is there that you now structure your work into paragraphs. And the last one is conclusion. Okay, conclusion is the summary of what is in the body. So we come to the end of the class. In our next class, I'm going to show you how to write a report, how to deal with a report. All right, that's the end. See you in the next class. Bye.